Like the title says above, I will be talking about the England starting 11, or the 23 players that will be heading off to Russia for the World Cup. I'd be looking at a 4-2-3-1 formation for this World Cup. Gareth Southgate has not really shown his preferred goalkeeper yet. Almost every game he has been rotating goalkeepers. Personally, I wouldn't pick Joe Hart. I think while he's at West Ham, his last 24 months as a football player, he's just got low confidence, low self-esteem, and I don't think that's what we need as our England goalkeeper. I think I would pick Jack Butland if he can stay fit as our number one, with Fraser Forster as our backup, and possibly Pickford as our third choice keeper, if we bring a third choice keeper, that is. With the defenders, I think I would choose... Well, let's start with right backs. I'd go with Glenn Johnson. I'm joking. It would probably be Kyle Walker, the £50 million player. His ego, his confidence level is right up there now with that big transfer to Man City. I think Southgate will have him as his first choice. He's played 5 out of the last 6 England games. Klein from Liverpool would be my second choice, my right back cover for this World Cup. Looking at England centre-backs, we don't really have them key players like we used to. Rio Ferdinand, John Terry, Ledley King, them kind of style players. I can see this being the last International Cup tournament for Cahill, and I think Southgate will probably pick him for the experience. He's only 31, 32. The player Southgate will probably partner Cahill with would most likely be John Stones, although I would personally like to see Phil Jones play if he can stay fit. Will Southgate go for Michael Keane or Chris Smalling as a fourth choice centre-back? Personally, I can see Keane heading to the World Cup for the long-term period. I'd like to probably see Danny Rose as our first choice left-back. The player's probably been the best left-back we've had for a long time for both club and country. Big transfer rumour going to Manchester United. Luke Shaw going the other way. Will Luke Shaw go to World Cup? Most likely not. Ryan Bertrand from Southampton, will he be going as possibly a cover player for Danny Rose? Probably not again. I think they're probably going to go towards someone like Joe Gomez, who can play as a centre-back as well. So moving on to the midfielders. 3 midfielders, 1 attacking, 2 just behind. Looking at the 2 centre midfielders, I think Southgate will probably be looking at Liverpool's captain Jordan Henderson, with Eric Dyer partnering him. Dele Alli as the main attacking midfielder. As cover, I wouldn't be surprised to see Ox somewhere there. Southgate seems to like him a little bit too much. I wouldn't have him in my England squad. Livermore and Loftus-Cheek are another 2 players that he seems to like. I wouldn't mind seeing Drinkwater on that plane heading to Russia. From paper talks, Wilshere, he won't be heading to the World Cup. Southgate seems to have already made his mind up on that one. I wonder if he has any plans on taking Mark Noble. Wingers. First choice winger would be Stuart Downey. No, again, I'm joking. Left back, right back, left mid. Ashley Young might get a chance to go to Russia depending on injuries to the England team. Raheem Sterling and Marcus Rashford should and probably will be starting on the wings for England in the up and coming World Cup. Will Lingard get picked over Theo Walcott as support? Up front, we'll probably see the corner wizard himself, Harry Kane, with Jamie Vardy's last International Cup party, and after his performance against Brazil, I can almost see Southgate picking Solanke or Solanko or whatever his name is from Liverpool. So as you can see in front of you, these are the players I expect Southgate to pick for his England World Cup tournament.